This is the Russian Dynamite, Masha Slamovich.
Becca here.
This is not America's Sweetheart, JVN. And
It's Billy Starks. And
the super fly guy, Trayvon Jordan.
This is the fly side flyer, Jalen Brandon.
Hardcore Princess, Jules Malone.
Hi there, this is the Bubblegum Princess, Alexia Nicole.
This is the Brazilian Wonder Woman, Christy Jane. This is the baddest black belt, Chennai Kai.
This is Kid Bandit.
The smash hit Joel Bateman.
This is Robin Renegade.
Cody Hawk.
Brutal Bob Evans. And you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment, one of my favorite podcasts in the whole wide world.
This is Ace, and you listening to Wrestling with Entertainment.
Hello, and welcome to the show. It's Wrestling with Entertainment, the only audio experience on the web today, the trusted choice for interviewing all your favorite wrestlers every Tuesday and Wednesday on YouTube and Castbox, sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. I'm, of course, your host, James J., and it's a great day for wrestling, because we are wrestling with the Crash Out Ace!
Yes, sir. You already know, man. You already know we in here. I appreciate you for having me. I'm a little nervous, though, because, I ain't never did an interview before, so, let's see how this goes. Hopefully I don't get myself canceled, but, no promises. You know what I'm saying?
But let's hope not.
Let's
hope that it gets more eyes on Ace.
100%. 100%.
That being said, where are you putting a lethal dose of lethal injection next, event-wise?
So I got an event with, I wrestle with Wrestle League, but I also wrestle in another company called Southland Championship Wrestling. We do have a show coming up January 24th, I believe. One of them days, but yeah, January 24th. I'm in a tag match, teaming up with my guy Dallas Calloway. I fought him one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? But now we, gotta be partners now. I don't know how I feel about that though, because you know what I'm saying, I lost to him, now I gotta team up with him. But it's all good, man. I'm a winner, so I'm gonna do my best to win.
Oh yeah. Interesting, going from rivals to now partners now.
Yeah, it is interesting. But I'm not even gonna lie, he's one heck of a competitor, man. He's one of the best I've seen. I only been in the industry for a year. I ain't gonna lie, but he's definitely one of the best I've seen. But I don't want to give him too much problems. I don't want him to get a big head, think he better than me or something like that, because I'm still trying to take his title. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to backdoor him. I'm trying to backdoor that man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna corroborate right now. But as soon as he turn his back, I'm definitely stepping in his back. But that's far out. That's far out for sure.
So basically, your partners now until you can get your hands on that title.
Yeah, pretty much. We cool now. We cool now, but once all this tag team, crap over with, I got to go back to what's best for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
And where can we find you on social media?
Hey, so you can find my Instagram at They Hate Ace. It's T, so They, and then Hate with 2 E's, and then Ace with 2 E's. Pretty much. That's all I got. Instagram. I don't really got too much anything else.
Okay, and merchandise?
Nah, I don't got merchandise, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've been slacking on that. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I've been in the industry for a year. All right, so you gonna hear me say that a couple times. I've been doing this for literally a year. The last thing on my mind is merchandise and autographs and all of that. I'm still trying to get booked at places, you know what I'm saying? Merchandise, that kind of seem a little, not greedy, but kind of I'm doing a little too much, for only doing this for a short amount of time. But, I'm going to get that soon, though. I'm going to get that soon. Probably lethal injection merch first before anything.
Yeah, get yourself some good merch money.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, for sure.
And you don't have to go looking for it. All of the links to his social media will be in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox.
Oh, yeah.
You mentioned it, you've only been in the wrestling business for roughly 9 months. Not
Yeah.
even a full year. May was your first match, I believe.
Yeah, so I had a match in March. I had a match on my birthday. My first ever match was on my birthday, but it was a pre-show, so it wasn't recorded anywhere. But I didn't wrestle for like 2 months. So May was like that match in May that you're talking about was actually my second match. But I did have a match on my birthday in March 29th. So yeah, it was fun though. It was fun.
But for somebody that is almost a year into their career, you've had a whirlwind of a year, no?
No, yeah. This year's been crazy, man. I didn't expect the year to really, turn out this way. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think I was gonna join a group. I didn't think I was gonna, fight with JR Lindsey. I didn't think I was gonna be in a ring with Leo Black or anybody, man. I didn't think I was gonna join SCW. But I mean, everything I didn't expect, happened. So it's definitely honor though. It's definitely, I'm definitely grateful for everything that happened, turned out. Because I'm gonna be honest, like when I first started, I thought like it was gonna take me like at least 2 to 3 years for me to get to. I don't want to say the height that I'm at because I'm not really high, but like, get me to doing the things that I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
How does it feel to have achieved, so much in such a little time?
Man, it feels good. Obviously, it feels good. I'm gonna be honest, but at the same time, it kind of, it's a lot of pressure though, because like I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that a lot of people got so much trust in me already when like I'm barely a year in, it's a lot of pressure. Like, my coach, I learned how to wrestle by a homeless hobo. You know what I'm saying? Hobo Bugs. It's great. I'm grateful that that he trusts me with a lot of the stuff that I have did already in this year. So it feels great, though. It feels great to achieve a lot of the things that I achieved, for sure.
And we'll definitely come back around to Hobo.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. We're gonna spend a block.
But you do wrestle for Wrestle League and SCW. Can you tell us about your relationship with the companies?
So Wrestle League was like what got me started. I started in the Wrestle League like officially. My first ever practice training session was there. I made a lot of great friends in Wrestle League. When I first, stepped foot into the building for my first ever training session or practice or whatever, the first person to ever like say anything to me was David Colon. That might go over his head, but that's gonna stick with me forever because like he was the first one to like ever bring me in like a brother, like I'm a part of the company for real. So I definitely appreciate him. Seneca Sunshine, I love her. Disco Ray, Disco kind of hard on me, at times, but it's out of love. It's out of love for sure. That's my guy. I really hate to give this guy props, but JR Lindsey, I learned so much from him. Joey Mack, the GOAT, J Mack, man. I definitely appreciate him. Leo Black, everybody in Lethal Injection, there's a lot of names, in Wrestle League that, I can go on and on and on for days. My relationship with the company and the people there. Same thing with SCW, Southland Championship Wrestling. Hunter Payne, this is a big shout out to him. I actually was watching their shows like in 2023, back when I was a young buck. I'm still kind of young now, but I was like 18 at the time. So like in 2023, I would go to their shows because they fight right by my crib, so or right by the town that I live in. So I eventually ended up joining them as well, and it's great to fight locally around where I'm from. Same thing with Wrestle League. There's a lot of people there, that I really, appreciate though. Dallas, who I talked about earlier, Hunter, he's a great friend. The Reaper, the Champ, so many people there, that, there's so many people that I can go on and on for days on, but yeah, the relationships between those two companies are perfect. I didn't think I would have. I don't want to say as many friends, but find myself in a type of relationships that I am in with some of those people from those two companies. If you know what I'm saying, know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But yeah. So yeah.
Well, you mentioned him, and we can't necessarily have an interview from somebody that wrestles for Wrestle League without mentioning JR Lindsey.
Ah man. Yeah.
To say that he's a polarizing figure in that company is to say the least. But can you tell us about the rivalry you had with JR Lindsey? Obviously both factions does not like each other.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we definitely don't like each other at all. Honestly, man, it's like it's how can I put this? I'm learning a lot from this rivalry and this, between factions and everything, but it's also very fun at the same time. Like, I don't think people understand the creativity that, goes in this rivalry is top notch. Like, it's crazy. Like, we're still in his car. Like, we're fighting between training sessions, and we doing all type of stuff, having interviews, and so the rivalry is definitely it's crazy, man. It's very fun, but at the same time, Russell be getting a little too disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really like a lot of this stuff. I don't like anything that he say, you know what I'm saying? Because everything that come out his mouth, it's some BS. I don't know if I can cuss on here or not, but it's BS.
Say whatever the fuck you want.
It's BS, what come out that man's mouth, you know what I'm saying? So, the rivalries is crazy. His character and our character, is we're so opposite, like it works so well. Like Russell is like, strict or I don't want to say honor because he be cheating to get what he wanted and all that. But you can tell the difference between our characters. He's more put together, and we're like street thugs. You know what I'm saying? Like my character literally is that Joey Mack, called me robbing somebody and stealing somebody's car, and he said, "Hey man, come join my faction," and all that, and that's how I joined the faction. Like literally, like it's great, man. I love this rivalry. Like it elevated literally everybody in each faction. It elevated everybody. So it's an honor, man. I love it for sure.
I mean, you did come out with a JR Lindsey diss track, no?
Nah, yeah, I definitely did that. I recorded that. Man, I'm not gonna lie, like I recorded that song in like 10 minutes, man. Literally. Man. And then the music video shot that took me like a day to shoot that, a day or two. I had to buy a lot of the stuff on Amazon, you know what I'm saying? I had to get, I had to use a couple pillows for the tummy though, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I had to use about like 4 or 5 pillows for the tummy. I don't even think it was enough still, you know what I'm saying? But it's, it's definitely fun, man. Definitely fun.
So did you just come up with the lyrics and then it just kind of went from there?
Yeah, so what I used to do back in the day, man, I used to freestyle a lot. So like making music ain't really that hard for me. I don't want to say this in like a cocky way, but it's like I can, put my words together pretty quickly. So I just, was on Instagram and, he, promoting a song and all that. I said, hey man, like, why don't I just like make a diss track to him? Like, why don't I just do that? So I literally just, and I have all the equipment in my house and everything. So, I just went to my computer, turn on the mic. I'm like, all right, what should I say? What's some diabolical stuff I could say about him in the group? And, literally in 10 minutes, I just, I don't want to say freestyle, but I was like, all right. So in this verse I'm gonna say da 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 da, and in this verse I should say da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really have to write anything. You know, it was pretty much on top of the dome. Like it was, you know, it's like a freestyle, but you know, it was fun. I definitely should do a part 2 because people have been asking for it. But I don't know, man. We'll see, man. We'll see.
I was going to ask, are we going, if it's not going to be against JR Lindsey, are we going to see disc tracks on other rivals of yours?
If people want to see it, man, like, you know, I really wanna hop in the studio with Disco Ray and like make a diss track on Russell, man. That's really what I want to do. But I don't know, man. If people want, like, you know, if everybody want me to start making diss tracks to people, and I'll definitely start doing that 100%. And just give me like 10 minutes. I'll definitely, you know, cook you. I'll definitely cook you for sure.
Hey, I mean, Disco Ray is no stranger to disc tracks himself.
Nah, yeah, not at all, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think he got like a whole, matter of fact, he got like a whole album that I listened to at a practice one day. It's crazy, man. So I'll definitely hop in the studio with Disco, man. Hey, if you wanna hop in with me, you wanna hop in the studio with me, we could definitely make some, man. If you got any ops you gotta deal with, you wanna diss them, man, I got you. We'll hop in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A call out of a different nature on wrestling.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. We can definitely get that, man. Get that going on.
Now just going back to the issues with JR, you stole his car as well, no?
Yeah, we definitely stole his car. We did that a little while ago, like a couple months ago. Yeah, we definitely stole his car. It took us a couple. I don't want to speak out of character, but I mean, forget it, whatever. It took us like some time to like reshoot that because you know we kept breaking character. I'm not even gonna lie. I think it was either me or Joey Mack that kept breaking, so we had to redo it a couple times, and then Russell he had to redo how he felt at the end of the video. He had to redo like him falling a couple times. So it was crazy. It was all over the place. I'm still, trying to work on staying in character. I kind of, have a tendency to laugh. I definitely got a tendency to laugh while I'm shooting promos and everything. It's like staying in character with me is like, it's easy, but it's not at the same time. Like, what I can do best is really fake my voice. Like how I'm talking right now is not really how I talk. I used to get bullied in school back in like high school or grade school about how I really talk. So I kind of like been hiding my voice, for some years, and I still tend to do that, which is, a great decision by me because my real voice is kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. All right, I'm about to talk about my real voice, how I really talk. You ready?
Yeah.
This is my real voice. This is how I really talk. Yeah, so I don't really, I used to get bullied by the way I talk. Like my teachers used to, call on me to, answer questions in class and everything. And I would really talk like this and answer the questions like this. But, I used to get bullied all the time, with how I talk. So, yeah, I just ended up switching my voice and, I learned how to control it. But, so it's easy staying in character, speaking wise. But, when it comes to like trying not to laugh, I still struggle at that. So it is what it is.
I mean, is it difficult to kind of change your voice like that? And is it something that is conscious during, a day that you have to, speak a certain way?
Man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. So at first it was hard. To, to change my voice and everything. It was definitely hard at first, but then I just got used to it. Sometimes I slip up though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, what's this? All right, so a couple years ago, I was on a date with a girl and everything. We just, we're talking. The date's going fine. I'm dropping her. I'm taking her to the place to go eat and everything, and we're eating and everything. We're talking, and then I forget what we was talking about. I think we was talking about sports or something. Yeah, matter of fact, we was talking about the Bears. We was talking about Justin Fields and everything. So, we're talking, and I'm talking regularly how I am now, but then, I slip up a little bit. I ended up saying, yeah, I think Justin Fields need more weapons on his team. I ended up talking like that, and she was, hella shocked, man. She was totally shocked. I'm like, man, I apologize. She was like, no, it's okay. But I knew it wasn't okay because she was kind of silent, She was silent during the rest of the date, I still had to pay for the date and everything because if I'm gonna take you out on a date, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay for it and everything. But I definitely got ghosted that night though, man. So sometimes I'll slip up, but it is what it is. I try to keep it, keep it hidden.
I gotcha. Well, I mean, as somebody, that has been told that they sound like Mickey Mouse, I can definitely relate to that.
Yeah, I heard it all, man. People say I sound like Norbit, man. They say I sound like Goofy, I don't know, man. So I try to hide it, you know what I'm saying? I'm really at the age where I don't really care anymore. But since I got used to hiding it so much, I just just keep this voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, I'm at the point where I really just don't care. I mean, obviously, people have to listen to my voice.
Yeah.
But I'm just it is what it is. If people think I sound like Mickey Mouse, that's fine. I have thick skin about it now.
Nah, yeah, 100%, man. I heard it all, man. That's what really. I mean, I think that probably what helped me with the crowd, especially with being a heel. I heard it all, literally heard it all from the crowd. I heard all types of slurs and, being called B word and, had beer thrown at me, so I think, getting made fun of back in the day really helped me grow thicker skin towards, the crowd, but, it is what it is. I don't let none of that stuff get to me, man.
Well, going back to your, the rivalry with JR Lindsey, it did accumulate to a major victory for you last month. You actually got the W on JR, winning for your team. What was that moment like for you?
Man, that's probably not probably, but that definitely is the greatest moment of my career so far. I hate to say that though, because I don't want JR to be like, yep, you pinning me is the best thing to have. I'm not trying to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because he definitely gonna say something like that. But yeah, man, it's definitely probably the greatest moment of my career so far. It's definitely an honor to pin someone. Well, first of all, he's a champion right now. Second, he's been doing this so long. He's been in a ring with Chris freaking Masters, and I pinned him 1, 2, 3. So, literally, it's definitely an honor. I definitely, got hurt in that match a lot. I thought I broke my hand in that match. The candlestick spots, opened my stomach up, opened up my shoulder. But, and then I had a match, the following day. So that definitely didn't feel good. Oh, yeah. That definitely didn't feel good. But, nah, man, it's definitely an honor. It's still a moment that I can't really believe because, like you said earlier, at the beginning of my career, when I first started, I didn't think anything like what happened last month, what's going to happen this year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Literally, when I first started, I literally thought I was going to, really just set up the ring and fight on a couple, dark shows this year. But nah, man, I literally, I'm pinning JR Lindsey. I'm having great matches with Leo Black. I'm fighting Dallas Calloway for the champion. So it's definitely an honor to pin somebody like Russell, especially for his for where he stands in Wrestle League. So it's definitely an honor for sure.
Was that a moment you took in the moment, or was it something that kind of sets in afterwards? Like, wow, that happened.
I want to say both, man. Like, when I was, when I did it, like I knew what was gonna happen. I knew I was gonna get the pin against them and everything. But like even then, like when I pinned him, like the crowd went crazy, and I was literally like, wow, like I really can't believe, like I really just pinned somebody like him. He's a champion, man. He's did all these things, and like I got the pin 1, 2, 3. A rookie that barely been in this for a year. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Like, so yeah. When I was doing it, I was like, wow, like this really happened. Like I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in so much pain, but when I like pinned him 1, 2, 3 and got the win, like all that pain that I was feeling at the time went away. Now, when I went backstage, I started feeling that again, man. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely started, I thought I broke my hand, all that, man. But even after, man, I still can't believe that, that happened. That, I've been trusted to, pin somebody like Russell. Like, especially with somebody, especially with Joey Mack on my team, and when he was in the ring with me, Leo Black, Donovan, Bugs, like Joey Mack has been in the game for a while, man. And, Russell hates when I say this, but Joey Mack is definitely my GOAT. I'm gonna be honest. He's definitely my GOAT for sure. But man, like the fact that I, got chosen over Joey Mack and Leo and all them to get a pin over Russell, the champion at the time, or the champion right now, it's crazy to me. So I still can't really believe it, man.
You're still looking for your first piece of gold, no?
Oh yeah, I definitely am. That's the thing about pinning Russell, man, is we had a promo, we had a deal with Russell, that whoever gets the pin on Russell, or no, if Russell gets pinned, no matter who pins him, then somebody from Lethal Injection will get a title shot against them in the future. So we still got to figure out who's going to be. But since I've kind of pinned Russell, you know what I'm saying, I think it might be only right that I get, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm not in my place. I'm in no place to, make calls like that, man. I'm just going to sit back, enjoy the ride, no Diddy. I'm just going to sit back and, just, whatever happens. But I feel like I can take that title off him, for sure.
So, needless to say, the match that you had last month, nowhere near settled things. Things are still going.
Yeah. 100%, man. Nowhere near. Nowhere near settled, man. For sure.
Well, like you said, you pinned JR. You're coming close. You're tag teaming with a singles champion, Dallas. It seems like gold is going to come sooner rather than later. What would it kind of mean to you if it came before your anniversary in March? If you were to capture, a singles championship?
Man, I don't even know, man. Like, I don't even see, like, I don't want to, like, I'm a kind of humble, man. So, like, it may not seem like it with my promos and everything, but I'm actually kind of humble. Like, I don't really think about, winning gold or, obviously I think about winning gold, but I don't really think about, like, okay, I can win gold here, and I can this day, I can do this. Like, honestly, like, whatever happens, I'm at the point right now, whatever happens, like, really happens. Like, if, if they, come to me and say, hey, we want you to take the belt off Russell, like, here, like, this, before your anniversary, then obviously I'm gonna be happy as hell, man. I'm gonna be like the happiest person ever, man. But I don't really think about stuff like that because like I've been doing this for a year, so I don't really expect too much. I just whatever happens. Like with Russell, like me pinning Russell, like I didn't expect that to happen. I wasn't expecting to be trusted to pin somebody like him. So, but if I do get some gold before my anniversary, I'm gonna go all out. I'm probably drop a diss track on the whole company or something, man. I'm gonna go crazy, man. I'm gonna do whatever, man. I mean, I'm a champ, so I have the ability to do whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, James. You might get a diss track too, man. I don't know. This is how I'm feeling.
Hey, if you have to drop a disc track about me, I don't know what that will do for your career. But if you feel strongly about it, sure.
Hey, man. Nah, yeah, 100%.
Win a championship and then being trusted with a title and then dissing that company for giving you that title.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like, literally, that's like, who does stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think about, the type of shit, like, what can I do that nobody has done? Like, if you really think about it, nobody is like, I'm pretty sure somebody dissed Russell, but nobody like made a whole not a YouTube video. No, made a whole music video like imitating him just enough as him, using 8 pillows for a stomach, which still wasn't enough, by the way. Nobody did shit like that. So I like to, do things nobody had done. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I mean, everybody has had an encounter with JR Lindsey. Most notably, not all positive.
Oh no, not at all. Everybody that talked to me about Russell, they be like, "Oh man, you're beefing with Russell, man." Like I've like never heard somebody say, "Hey man, I like JROTC." Like nobody says shit like that, man. Nobody says none of that.
I mean, he still owes Disco rent.
Yeah, man. He definitely owes Disco some rent money. Honestly, if Disco say the word and he want me to beat the rent money out of him, then I'll definitely do that for sure. But if Disco want me to do that, then I probably want him and Seneca to join Lethal Injection for sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's not necessarily a title, but it's definitely an accolade. Everything that you've done this year, you were crowned Newcomer of the Year in 2025 from SCW. What does that mean to you?
Man, it's an honor. I definitely ain't expect that to happen, mainly because for SCW, I've literally only had like 3 to 4 matches. Honestly, I literally only had 3 to 4 matches, so I definitely wasn't expecting that at all. I was the only one from Wrestle League to win an award in SCW. Seneca also won an award. I think she won female star of the year. I think I think it was like female star of the year. So I'm definitely proud of her for sure. It's crazy, man. I still can't believe it. Like I literally have that picture hanging up right now. Yeah, man. So it's an honor. It's an honor. It's just an honor to fight for Hunter Payne. I'm definitely blessed that he allowed me to join the company and to fight with him and fight for him and everything. Brought me in like I'm one of them. So it's definitely crazy. I still can't believe it, man. Only 3 to 4 matches and I won Newcomer of the Year, man. It's crazy.
Well, and I mean a lot of that has to do with the faction you joined, like literally out of the gate. Lethal Injection. Tell us about your relationship with Joey Mack, Leo Black, and Donovan, and Hobo as well.
Oh man, the relationship is, we're all like brothers, literally. I feel like if I need anything, I can definitely go to Joey Mack. He's definitely he's the vet in the group. He's our vet for sure. if I need anything, if I could definitely hit up Joey for sure. Same thing with Leo. Leo, before we had joined the group, we definitely had a couple matches together. Our chemistry, I feel like our chemistry is definitely one of the best in Wrestle League for sure. But man, the relationship, man, like we're all brothers. Like Donovan, Jonathan, Joey, like it's never a dull moment when I'm around them. All right, so that's just them alone. And then you bring Hobo Bugs in the picture, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I shouldn't really say this, but fuck it. I don't think I've ever been around Hobo Bugs where he was sober, which which makes everything like 10 times funnier, man. So already me, Leo Black, Jonathan, Donovan, and Joey, already us, and then you add Hobo Bugs to the midst, who was like never sober. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, man. Our promos, hilarious. I love working with those guys though, for sure. I definitely learned a lot. I learned a lot from them, especially Bugs for sure.
I mean, in order to get Hobo, he kidnapped Hobo, and then he just joined the faction.
Yeah, so what happened is we had got bad intel. Donovan, gave us some bad intel. He had told us that Hobo Bugs supposedly won a lottery ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we heard that. We was like, oh, all right, bet. We gonna kidnap him. And, we're going to use him and use his money. But the bad intel is that he got the lottery ticket. He ain't win shit. He just got the lottery ticket. So I'm, to this day, I'm still trying to figure out what intel did he get that from? Because, that was tremendously wrong, man. It was horribly wrong intel, man. So, yeah, so we definitely kidnapped him for no reason. But I mean, he's a part of us now, so I mean, I guess you can't say for no reason, because he helps us out for sure. Definitely, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have got the pin on Russell. He definitely smacked him on his big ass back with the chair, which is what helped me. But yeah, we definitely got bad intel that he won the lottery. He didn't win nothing. Man, we kidnapped him. The only things he had in his pocket was a pack of cigarettes and a receipt from Popeyes. So, yeah. So that kidnapping was definitely uncalled for, but can't change it now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it sounds like you're saying some kidnappings do work out.
Yeah, they do. This one definitely, worked out. I'm not really telling people to go out and kidnap somebody because you might find your soulmate. I'm definitely not saying that. So don't take this as a message to me saying that for sure. But this specific kidnapping, it helped in a way. I guess it was a blessing in disguise because he's definitely helped us with a lot of matches and everything, but. It was, bad intel, literally.
I mean, how did you come to joining Lethal Injection? Because, like you said, you were only like maybe 3, maybe 4 months into your career, and then you're thrust into, this brand new faction. Obviously, it was going to gain some traction. So how did you kind of get involved with them?
You want the in character answer, or you want the out of character answer?
The out of character.
No, all right. So when I had first joined wrestling, I was, prior to that, I was already working out and everything because I used to play sports back in the day. I was a big football player. I was definitely a big football player. I was a running back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was already athletic. And ever since I stopped playing football, I never stopped really working out. Granted, I was a little chubby when I first joined Lethal Injection, when I first joined Lethal Injection, I was a little chubby, but I was still athletic to where I could do shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I first joined Wrestle League, obviously I had to, learn the basics and everything, but I got a lot of stuff down pretty quick. I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, but like I got, a lot of stuff down quick. Like I learned how to do front handsprings, great drop kicks, springboards. I started doing a lot of stuff pretty quick. Then he had trusted me to start running practice matches, so I did that. I had great. I don't want to say great. I had some, exceptional practice matches for sure. Some matches that I had, was a little iffy, but for the most part, I was, doing decent with my training. You know what I'm saying? So Joey Mack, he definitely, he's seen that. He's seen that I was busting my ass. He's seen that I was getting better quick. Inside and outside of, practice, I was, working. I was working in the gym, trying to stay athletic as possible. All of that. So then he seen that. He was like, he had went to go talk to our promoter. He was like, all right, hey, I want to start a, faction, but I want Ace, I want Leo in there, I want Donovan in there. Everybody, have been doing it longer than me. Like Jonathan, he have been, I want to say Jonathan, Leo Black, he's been doing it longer than me. Donovan, he's definitely been doing it longer than me. Joey's obviously been doing it longer than me, for sure. So, he's seen me, he's seen how hard I was working, he's seen the potential, and, he asked me. Oh, he didn't really ask me to be a part of the group. I'll be honest. Like I never had a say in it. I'll be honest. But like at the same time, it's like I wasn't gonna say no because like it's a faction with Joey Mack. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying no to that, man. Especially for me being so new and Joey being the vet that he is. He just came up to me. He said, "Hey, we starting a group. It's gonna be me, you, Leo Black, Donovan, and we're going to get the ball rolling on things, man." So I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, whatever. Like, I didn't really have a say, but I mean, if he asked, I definitely was still going to say yeah, for sure. But yeah, so he, pretty much just, came up with the group and, he just brought me in there, literally.
Low-key, it kind of sounds like you were kidnapped in that situation.
Honestly, man, honestly, if you want to think about it that way, I definitely was kidnapped in that. But I mean, I wasn't complaining, man. It's J Mac, man. Like he's definitely been in the game for years, man. He's had great matches. He's beat Russell before. You know what I'm saying? He's done a lot. He's did a lot of stuff. He's accomplished a lot of things, man. So I definitely wasn't going to say no to anything like that.
All right. I think it's time for Ace's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
We're in the pro wrestling world and weird, crazy, and bizarre things are bound to happen. Can you tell 100%. Us a road story that fits that description?
A road story?
Yes.
I don't really have a road story, but I definitely have like a stalker story.
Yeah, tell it.
So it don't really involve anything with like, being on the road or anything, but I definitely like never, now that I think about it, I don't think I ever told anybody about this. I think I told Joey, everybody in Lethal Injection, I told them about the particular person, the particular female. I definitely told them about her, but I didn't tell them that like she was, stalking me and everything. But I'm not gonna really throw her name out there. I don't want to give nobody no type of, clout for being weird, you know what I'm saying? But it pretty much goes like this. I had a show at Lincoln Hall. It was a Wrestle League Blow show. It happened in June. It was a pro show that we happened. I had fought Leo Black. And then from there on, like, I had our match. Our match happened. All right, this and that. Cool. I get shouted out on the Wrestle League Instagram page, and it's cool. So then, the particular person not gonna say no names again. The person had added like my Ace Instagram account to, add it, it was just cool. And, she ended up DMing me talking about, I was at your match with Leo Black, this and that, you're my favorite wrestler so far, this and that. I'm like, okay, cool. So I replied back, what did I say specifically? I was like, I appreciate you for coming out, man. Thank you. I think that's pretty much all I said. So then I thought that was that. I thought it was the end of things. Maybe she might like my post or anything or something. So I'm like, cool. All right, she might just like my post or something like that. But she still kept texting me and DMing me and stuff. She was like, how long have you been doing wrestling, this and that? I haven't said anything else to her though. The only thing I ever said to her was the thank you message to what she said. I was her favorite and all that. So that was the only thing I said. So she kept texting me talking about what's your favorite match, who do you like fighting with the most, and all of this and that. So it got to a point where like I was getting texts from her every day, and like I don't do weird shit, man. I'm not even gonna lie, like. But at the same time, I don't really like to block people. But in this specific time, I had to block her because like text with somebody every day that you don't know is crazy. So I ended up blocking her, and I'm pretty sure she noticed, obviously. So then she makes another account, and she makes another account talking about some blocking me is crazy and this and that. Like I'm a big fan of you, and you're gonna you're gonna block me and all that. I'm like, okay, I'll block this one as well. So I blocked that account. So it just kept going on. Like literally, she just kept making more accounts and everything. So I just kept blocking them. So I ended up, just kept blocking them. And then one day, I get a text from a random number. And she was like, is this Ace? And I replied back because I'm like, what? So I'm like, who is speaking? And she was like, this is da-da-da. Like she says it's her name. Oh, wow. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck, man? So I done like block that number as well. So that happened about like in November. So ever since then, I haven't really got anything, from her, so far. Crossing my fingers, hope I don't get anything else, because that's just weird. I don't know if she kept going to the shows like after I kept blocking her or anything, but it was definitely weird, and it's still kind of scary. It's scary because I'm getting posted all the time in Wrestle League whenever I have a match coming up, and I know that particular person can see that and go to one of my matches, and I don't know if she want to harm me or do any type of weird things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into situations where I have to get physical with people, but at the end of the day, man, I got to protect myself, man. I got a family to think about and all that. So, but ever since November, I haven't got anything, like any messages from her or anything. So hopefully it stay that way. But hopefully it won't get any further than it already has. How she got my number though, bro? Like I think she might have went on like one of them websites, like white pages or something like that, to where they just have like your public information. How she got my real name, I have no idea though. That's like, thinking about shit like that scares me. You know what I'm saying? Because like, how did you get my like actual name? Like I don't know. So how she found all that information, how she found my number, it just scares me. But I'm pretty sure she like went on like the weird websites where they just got all your information on there for no reason and just stalked me from there. But I don't know. Hopefully nothing happens, man. But I don't. How about you though, man? You had any like stalker situation, or am I the only one?
Man, I wish.
No, you don't, bro. No, you don't, man. Trust me, man. No, you don't.
No stalkers for sure. for sure.
Yeah, man. It's a scary, very scary situation to be in, man. I wouldn't wish it on nobody, definitely. Because it's like you like every time you go out, you just you're thinking about stuff like that. You're thinking about like, dang, like what if she watching me now? What if I get a text now? What if like the person that I'm with right now is in danger because of me? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you just constantly in your head thinking about the what ifs. So yeah, it was definitely scary. I've never like really told anybody though. I don't know. I keep shit like that to myself, but yeah, it was definitely a crazy situation. That I just don't want nobody to be in.
Well, definitely fingers crossed that it's a resolved issue now.
Hopefully.
But if she does come back, maybe you could just pay her to leave, and then Hobo could give her the lottery ticket.
Hey man, I would do that, but knowing the hobo, the lottery ticket might be fake or some shit like that, man. But if she do come back, I'ma just be like, hey, you want my address? I'm gonna give you my address and just give her like Russell Lindsey's, JR Lindsey address or something like that. Or be like, hey, you want my phone number? I'm gonna give you my phone number. Just give her JR phone number or something like that. Brittany K might kill me. You know what I'm saying? She definitely might kill me. Not might, but she definitely will kill me for that. But it is what it is.
And then she'll make her way to Disco Ray's house, and he's
Ooh.
like, he doesn't live here anymore.
Hey, man, she might do something like that, man. She might do something like that. And if that do happen, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna laugh my ass off because like the fact that people still think that Russell still lives with Disco is funny, man. Yeah, he still ain't paid Disco rent, by the way. I don't think he paid rent. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think he paid or anything. So
One day he will get that rent.
I mean, maybe in the ass whooping, but as far as like cash, I don't know, man. Disco he might need to give that dream up. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. I think it's time for the colossal question. Let's say they're making a movie about you. Every movie has a soundtrack. What would be the first 3 songs on your movie soundtrack?
Any song?
Any song, yeah.
Is it about like my ace character?
I mean, however you want to answer the question.
Man, that's a hard one, man. That's a good question. The first 3. So I'm probably do. I don't know. I don't want to do nothing like too YN-ish. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do nothing too crazy, like no King Von or something like that.
Okay.
So I'll probably do like a Chris Brown song, man. I'll probably do what's the song that I could use? Probably High End, man, is with him and Future and Young Thug. So I'll probably do that. Second song, I'll probably do a Fabio Foreign song, City of Gods, is him, Alicia Keys, Kanye West, for sure. And then I'll probably do Miss Personalities with Kanye and YNW Melly, because literally like I'm living like Miss Personalities right now. One day I'm Ace, one day I'm just Nate, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, I'll probably just do those songs for sure.
Okay. Well, definitely a solid 3 picks.
Yeah.
Now
What about you, man?
Huh?
What about you?
Oh, my 3 picks?
Yeah.
I mean, I always kind of go around with it, but I would say what fits me pretty well right now is Ozzy Osbourne, Don't Wanna Stop.
Okay.
Sia, Alive.
Ooh, okay.
There's a song by don't remember the name of the girl, but the name of the song is "Life's a Bitch."
Like, okay. Okay.
And that just kind of encapsulates where I am right now.
Nah, I get you, man, 100%, man. It'd be tough out here some of these days, man. Definitely be tough out here.
Yeah.
And you living in California, man. Like, so I know you got way tougher than a lot of people, most people, you know. And you live in LA, matter of fact. Like, I know gas out there like $5 or something like that, man.
7.
God damn, man. 7. Woo. Yeah, you might just, might have to go electric car, man. You might have to go that route. Cause $7, man. Shit.
I mean, luckily, things aren't that far away from me. So I could, if I need to save on gas, I could just walk, which isn't, bad. But it's not necessarily. I would say that I'm maybe looking forward to maybe getting out of the state, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I wouldn't blame you, man. $7 for gas, man. I wouldn't wish that on JR Lindsey. And like my hatred for him is like top tier. So if I would have wished that on him, man, like it's gotta be crazy, man. $7, man. Yeah. I'll definitely ride a bike or something, man.
Well, going back to the question, now that we have your soundtrack down, everybody knows you get the soundtrack first, then you write the script, and then you go to casting. Who plays Ace? And you can't say yourself because you are obligated to make a Stan Lee-esque cameo.
Ooh. Whew. Who will play me, man? That's a hard one. I'm not gonna say nothing corny like freaking David Spade or something like that. Like I want to keep it realistic, man. So who will play me? I don't know, man. There ain't really too many actors that really look like me. I don't want to say Michael B. Jordan because he kind of my uncle now, so he definitely don't look like me. Gosh, man, you really hit me with that. Man. And you said I'm not allowed to play myself, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. I'm making
a cameo.
Okay, so I'm making a cameo?
Yes.
Okay. Whew. I don't know, man. Dang. I'll probably have to say who can act, man? Who's a good actor? I don't know if you've seen the New Edition story. Have you seen that? It's like a TV show, like movie type of thing. But the person who plays Ralph Tresvant, I'll probably have him play me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably have him play me for sure.
All right. Now that we have you casted, every movie has a supporting cast. Who would be 3 people significant to you in your story that would be in your movie, and who would play them?
So I definitely need my brother in there. Who would play my brother? Probably all 3 of my brothers, honestly. So I'll probably have who will play. All right, so we're gonna start with my little brother first. My little brother, I probably have. I need a kid to play him because he's still kind of a jit, bro. So he like 14, something like that. So
okay.
It's a show called Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
What's that dude name?
Kenny.
Kenny. Kenny. I definitely have Kenny play my little brother for sure.
Okay.
The brother older than me by like 2 years. Who will play him? Probably, man, I'm not gonna lie, like Orlando Brown when he was younger could definitely play my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, so when he, like prime Orlando Brown, I'm not talking about like no meth Orlando Brown, nothing like that. But my oldest brother, it's gonna be somebody who can play like, who can act like really angry, like who can really like crash out. So my oldest brother, I'll probably say Ice Cube, but like when he was Boys in the Hood Ice Cube. So like younger Ice Cube.
I gotcha. Well,
Yeah,
we have
yeah,
CGI. We could make that work.
yeah. For sure. We definitely could.
All right. Well, this is sounding like a great movie, a blockbuster to say the least. And
Oh yeah.
you could pre-order the tickets now.
Oh yeah, 100%. Get your tickets now. If Rotten Tomatoes, if you watch it, if you give it a bad review, I already said this earlier. All right, diss tracks are gonna be slapping y'all in the face, man. No, but diss tracks, man. All right, so better get out a good review.
Now on to a controversial subject.
Okay.
Pineapple on pizza. What's your stance?
Pineapple on pizza? No, that ain't right, bro. That's how you eat pizza?
Is that how I eat pizza?
Yeah, is that how you eat
No,
pizza?
it is
All
not.
right. I was about to say that's why you asked, huh? Because that's how you eat it. Nah. Pineapple don't go on no pizza, man. It's a fruit, man. Just eat it as a fruit, man. It's just I tried it before. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't taste good. It didn't taste right. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just got two separate tastes to me.
So definitely anti-pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a big pepperoni dude, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, I'm a meat lover too. Meat lover type of dude too. No Diddy, but like I like meat lover and all that. Sausage and throw all them joints on it. But definitely pepperoni though to go to for sure. Not no pineapple though. Like you deserve a RKO. If you seen it like that, man, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Okay, so deserving an RKO if you like a pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. That's crazy. It's crazy to think about, man. It's crazy to even think about.
What's your spirit Pokemon?
What's my what?
Your spirit Pokemon.
Oh, spirit Pokemon. I don't even really play like I'm not really into Pokemon and stuff like that, bro. I was like, I was into like, Batman and all that, but Pokemon, I'll probably say I think the yellow one named Pikachu or something like that.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'll just say that. Yeah. I'm not really into Pokemon like that, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, we love the late, great Tracy Smothers on the show. Do you know the acronym for Thug? THUG.
Well, repeat that one more time, bro.
Do you know the acronym for Thug? THUG.
The acronym for Thug. Nah.
T is for terrible. H
Okay.
is for hell. U is for ugly. And G is for jail. Because a dog can't spell.
Okay. Yeah, I thought like Thug was like truly humble under God or something like that. You remember like when young Thug got locked up, man, he was saying some crazy stuff like that. Nah, but I didn't know that, but yeah. G for jail, because that's funny, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, we love the late great Tracy Smothers, trying to keep the memory alive on the show.
Yeah, definitely keep that alive for sure.
Weirdest question you'll be asked on a wrestling interview, hopefully. Would you ever consider wrestling a Rock? Not Dwayne Johnson, not the country, an actual physical Rock.
How big is the Rock?
It's about the size of a shoe, I would say.
Yeah, I could definitely put on. I don't want to say a 5-star classic for sure, but I can get 3.5. You know what I'm saying, with a Rock. Like I can make that entertaining. I can throw in a couple springboards. You know what I'm saying, a couple elbow drops. Have the Rock give me like a hurricanrana. You know what I'm saying. Maybe get a table spot in there. You know what I'm saying. But I can definitely wrestle a Rock. You know what I'm saying. fighting JR Lindsey is like fighting a big ass rock. You know what I'm saying? So
A bulldog.
yeah, a bulldog, man. Not even that, man. Shit, Mount Everest. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I could definitely throw in a match with a rock, man. But so.
Well, just for context, there is a wrestler named Psycho Mike that indeed wrestled a rock for over 15 minutes in a Tungsten Man match. That's an Iron Man match that lasts for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I ain't never heard of that. You know, I heard like a 30-minute Iron Man match. You know what I'm saying? But a 2-week Iron Man match, man. Dang. But it is a rock though. You know what I'm saying? So he probably ain't. Yeah.
On a more serious note, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Man, I hate getting asked that question, man, because I don't know, bro. But probably, still wrestling. Probably, hopefully, at the point of my career where I'm like, when this shit becomes easy to me, like I can literally I'm at the point where I can wrestle without my eyes, like literally wrestle with my eyes closed. Wouldn't have to call any matches. Like could just do everything on the fly, man. Hopefully I won like multiple titles by that time. Hopefully I'm in probably like, damn near, WWE or something like that. That's probably everybody's goal, but wouldn't hurt to say that. But probably just, at the point of my, wrestling career where I'm just like, doing this shit blind, honestly, because just, wouldn't have to call a match like at all before the show. I could do everything in the ring. Like, yeah, so definitely like, peak ace, definitely in 5 years for sure. But not even like on a wrestling standpoint, but like, probably like, from a healthy, more spiritual standpoint, you know what I'm saying? I'm better spiritually, better mentally, physically, a healthier body and all that. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, yeah, like when I told you earlier, like I was like a little chubbier when I joined Lethal Injection. I had cut the weight, you know what I'm saying? Because I looked back at my first match. I'm like, man, why I look so big? So I just, cut my weight. I was like at 180, 88, at the time. And then like right now I'm like at 165. So I definitely cut that weight, that bad weight for sure. So hopefully I'm still at like a, a better, better, healthier side physically. Sometimes I could eat like shit, but most of the part I try to keep a clean diet. But definitely that's where I see myself in 5 years.
And what is a match people should go out of their way to see that best shows off you as a pro wrestler?
So there is 3 matches definitely in mind, but probably I want to say probably when I fought Leo Black at the June 13th at the Blow Show. I think it was June 13th, something like that. It was June 2025 when I fought him at the Pride Show. That's that's like when I like just lost my way and just starting to find myself in the ring. Got way better. So definitely that match. Another one is obviously the Beats and Brawls one when I pin wrestled. Definitely that one. Another one is when I fought the Bro Bros and I fought David Colon. It was Lethal Injection versus Bro Bros and David Colon. I forget what month that was. I think it was like August, I want to say. Yeah, I think like August maybe. Either July or August, but yeah, definitely that one as well, because that really shows off that, shows off the moves that, I added to my moveset. I hit my finisher for the first time in that match. I'm gonna hit the moonsaults on people. So definitely those 3 matches for sure.
Can we find
always go back to look at.
Can we find those on YouTube?
Yeah, you can find those on YouTube, man. It's all on Pro Wrestling and Shoots or the Wrestling website. You can definitely find those matches on YouTube. Definitely.
Perfect. And you don't have to go looking for it. All of if they are indeed on YouTube, I will grab the link to them and I will put them in the description of the video below. On YouTube and Castbox for anybody that hasn't seen them, wants to see them, wants to re-see them after this interview.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And since we are nearing the conclusion of this interview, we are wrestling with the 8 questions of doom. This is our speed round, our bonus round, the round where we see who you really are. Are you ready?
I'm ready, man. Let's run it.
Excluding yourself, greatest wrestler of all time.
John Cena.
Worst wrestler.
Ray Khali.
I will accept that answer. You are main eventing WrestleMania for the World Championship. Who is your opponent?
Is it somebody in the company right now or like anybody?
Anybody.
Probably Joey Mack.
If you could come out to anyone's entrance music, past or present, who would it be?
Noam Dar, his theme song when he was in NXT before he got released. I really like that theme song.
I don't think Noam got released though.
No, he's still there. I think he got released.
He may have gotten released once, but I'm pretty sure he's still signed to WWE right now.
Still on the contract? Okay, I don't know. I ain't seen him in like a year or two. So, but definitely his theme song that he had when he was with Metaphor. I definitely I be using it on the game as my interest song.
Okay.
So definitely that one. For sure.
Finish the sentence. Kayfabe is
real. Important.
We would have also accepted tastes great on toast.
Tastes great on toast?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. You be eating toast?
Yeah, once in a while.
Once in a while? Okay.
Squash. Fruit or vegetable?
Vegetable.
It is indeed a fruit. It has seeds. Tomato logic.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought that that's a fruit, bro.
It's a fruit.
You sure, bro?
Yes.
You positive, man? Okay, all right.
Scientifically speaking, it is a fruit.
Okay.
New Japan wrestler Tai Chi. His ring gear gets smaller every year, revealing more of himself to the world. My question: what is the appropriate trunks to butt cheek ratio for ring gear?
Honestly, in my opinion, I might sound a little like biased, or I might like make a lot of people mad, but probably like none at all. Like I don't like wearing trunks or nothing. Like I don't like wearing like no trunks, no biker shorts. Like I'm like, and a lot of people get mad at me for that. They be like, man, just wear biker shorts and trunks and all that. Like, bro, it's not 1960 anymore, bro. Like, people wrestling in Air Force Ones and Jordans nowadays. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to, fight and, stuff like that. Shogun gets mad at me all the time for my ring gear. I just can't do it, man. No trunks, no butt cheek ratio, no none of that, man.
So
unless you a female though, unless you one of the females, like if you like Dakota Kai or somebody, yeah, for sure, go all out. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm not. Me personally, nah.
Gotcha. And the last question, the main event, the thing everybody wants to know: have you ever had a conversation with a stranger in a supermarket about Darby Allin?
No, I have not. Is that something that you did? That's something that you did?
I've gone into a supermarket and asked random people.
Okay.
Unsuccessfully, though. But, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, man, that's disrespectful, man. You ain't get nobody that, like, was talking about Darby Allin, man.
Well, I mean, there's a long story that goes to that. It's an inside joke that just kind of became our signature.
Okay. Yeah, nah, I ain't never like talk about Darby Allin inside no like store. I don't really go to the store like that, man. I just DoorDash everything. I'll be honest, but yeah, yeah. So nah, I've never like talk about Darby Allin.
Yeah, I could tell you the story after when we're
Yeah. Definitely tell me that for sure.
That is the correct answer, and will conclude this interview. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this with me.
Man, thank you so much for inviting me, man. It's it's an honor to be a part of this podcast, be a part of this interview. I really appreciate it. So thank you.
Absolutely. And once again, where can we find you on social media?
My Instagram, They Hate Ace, man. It's gonna be you said it's gonna be linked below?
Yep.
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram, They Hate Ace. Hey, don't be weird like, last shorty though and text me because you will get blocked just like she did, you know what I'm saying? But
don't
yeah,
ask
definitely
for his socks either.
Huh?
Don't ask for his socks either.
Don't ask me stuff like that either, man, because you definitely gonna get blocked. But yeah, definitely don't ask me that, man. You ask me stuff about my feet, oh yeah, you out of here, man. But yeah, definitely, add me on my Instagram, man.
And you don't have to type it into your Google machine. The link to his Instagram will be in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox, simply click the link. A new tab will appear on whatever device you are on. You have no excuse. Give him a damn follow.
Come on now. You heard the man. Don't let him drop a diss track on y'all now. Come on now.
Hell yeah. Thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment. But on YouTube and Castbox, this was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. Join us next Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews, and follow the show at Wrestling with E, but on Extra and Instagram for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesJ993. Okay, when I say Wrestling Wit, you say entertainment, okay?
Alright.
For our special guest, Ace, Kaliko Yacht, Scooter Dust, I am James J, and this has been Wrestling Wit
Entertainment.
Hey, folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show. Support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.